Good morning, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you here on Thursday morning, February the 19th. And today's trade plan is pretty simple. We are pretty well right back where we were yesterday. We've just really been stuck kind of in this range. And I think the thesis for today across the four indices for me really is it's all about the prior day high and the prior day low. That's pretty much what we're looking for. Things are a little bit not quite the same on the NASDAQ here. I mean, really, if you get above this Friday high, if we can get above that Friday high, there is a nice little trade up into yesterday's high of day. And then you're also getting into these lows coming in from about 2 weeks ago. And then you're longing into the daily 20 and also this quadruple top high that we've talked about. So there is some upside potential. So I think today, maybe on NQ, if we can break above the Friday high from last week, there's an opportunity for upside. To the downside, if we break yesterday's low of day, obviously looking for downside there. A little bit cautionary because we are at some of the lows, these little trap lows. Ideally, we break below this Tuesday low. That would be an excellent spot to get short. So there's really a couple of options here. Got the Tuesday low, you got yesterday's low, and you've got the Friday high. Those are the three areas we're looking at on NQ today. Moving on to ES. ES is pretty similar. There is a small opportunity if you get above the Friday high, the Thursday intraday high, end of afternoon high. If you break above that, there is a small little trade longing up into the high from yesterday. You are longing into, daily 20, daily 50. That is very, very, very concerning. So that is a cautionary, have to be a great setup knowing that you're going to be getting in and out, getting in and getting out. If we break below yesterday's lows, I think looking for a move down to this low coming in from last Friday would be really nice. If we break the Wednesday or the Tuesday low from this week, I think we also set up further downside there. There's probably more downside opportunity here than upside unless we really get above the daily 20, daily 50. If we do that, if we can reclaim that area, that could set up a long up into some of these highs on ES. But again, maybe another day of just being careful if we stay within this channel. I mean, really, I guess the channel should be here. I'm really jumbling this. I'm sorry. But that's kind of really a lot of this is just not a good area to trade. We need to get above, again, above the daily high, above the daily low is really your best case scenario. This should be a pretty simple trade plan today because it's pretty well the same thing across the markets. Dow Jones as well, again, Thursday high from or Friday high from last week. If we break above that, you have a little bit, but I still think the best long would be a reclaim of yesterday's high of day and a move up into these highs. To the downside, if we lose this area, lose yesterday's low of day, definitely sets up a short. We are shorting into the daily 50. That's something to be concerned about. But if we lose the Tuesday lows, now we have some further downside opportunity there. So again, here's kind of your 1, 2, 3. And I think that's really, we've got two shorts and one long pretty much on each of the indices that seem to be the biggest play that we're looking for. Russell, very similar picture. Definitely the best one would be above yesterday's high of day. If we do get above the Friday high, it's really the Friday high and yesterday's high. If we can get above the Friday high, we might set up something. Have to be cautious into yesterday's high. And up above there would be a nice long. If we break below the low of day from yesterday, you've got a nice short. You are shorting into the daily 50 as well on the Russell. If we break the Tuesday low, now we have some downside potential. So, man, pretty short and sweet this morning, but really it's quite simple. We've got to stay out and break out of this range we've been in. If we break the highs from Friday or yesterday, we've got opportunities to the upside. If we break the lows from yesterday, the lows from Tuesday, we've got downside. So really there's probably 3 or 4 trades, 1 or 2 to the upside and about 1 or 2 to the downside that we're looking at across all of the indices this morning. So that's where we're at. Keep it short and sweet and keep your head on straight. Let's do our best to put some green on the charts today. Good luck out there. We'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care and so long.